understand karma yoga, we must know what duty is. We must first know something is our duty before we can do it. But different people have different ideas of duty. A Muslim may say his duty is in the Quran, a Hindu in the Vedas, and a Christian in the Bible. Ideas of duty change with time, place, and culture. There is no fixed definition of duty. We can only understand it by observing how it works in life. Sometimes we feel a natural or trained urge to act in a certain way. Our mind then decides if the action is right or wrong. Usually, people think a good person follows their conscience. But what makes something a duty? For example, a Christian might feel it is wrong to eat beef even if starving, while a Hindu may feel the same for different reasons. Even criminals like the thugs believed killing was their duty. A soldier feels proud killing in battle, while killing on the street is seen as wrong. So, duty does not depend only on the act itself. It depends on context, training, and mindset. From a deeper view, any action that takes us closer to God is our duty. Any action that pulls us down is not duty. Some actions lift us up, others bring us down. But it is hard to say which action will do what for every person. Still, one idea of duty is accepted by all. Do not harm others. Not harming is virtue, harming is sin. The Bhagavad Gita also talks about duties based on birth and role in society. Our mental and moral views come from our place in society. So, our duty is to do work that uplifts us based on our background. But we must remember that different societies have different customs. Not knowing this causes much hatred and misunderstanding. An American may think his ways are best, and anyone different is bad. A Hindu may think the same. This is a common but harmful mistake. Once at the Chicago Fair, someone pulled at Vivekananda's turban. When he found Vivekananda knew English, he was ashamed. Another man pushed him and asked why he directed differently. These men had sympathy only for those who like themselves. Such thinking leads to oppression. A kind man can become unkind when he sees someone different. Strangers often get mistreated and carry home wrong ideas. This is why some cultures call outsiders devils. If they had made kind people, they would think differently. So we should try to see others' duties from their point of view. We should not judge other customs by our own. I am not the standard for the world. I must adjust to the world, not force the world to adjust to me. Our duties change with time and place. The best thing is to do the duty before us. First, do the duty of your birth. Then do the duty of your role in life and society. Many think they are fit for higher roles without proving it. Nature tests us and shows us our place. We cannot hold a place we are not fit for. Lower work does not mean a person is lower. A person should be judged by how they do their duty, not what duty they do. Later, even the idea of duty fades. The highest work is done without selfish desire. Doing work from a sense of duty leads us to doing it with love. Then work becomes worship or even higher. The goal of all yogas is to reduce the lower self so the higher self can shine. This happens by denying low desires as duty demands. Society is built on limiting selfishness. This opens for the way for our real nature to grow. Duty is often hard. Only love can make it sweet. Without love, duty feels like friction. Yet, parents love their children and do their duties. We see friction in life every day. Duty becomes sweet only when love and freedom are present. But freedom does not mean being a slave to anger or jealousy. True freedom is to forgive and remain calm in life's challenges. Some women blame others in the name of freedom, but this only shows they are not free. Some men do the same. Chastity is the first virtue in both men and women. A pure and loving wife can bring her husband back to the right path. The world is not so bad that goodness cannot win. We hear about impure men, but there are also impure women. If women were as pure as they claim, there would be no impure men. Purity and chastity can conquer any brutality. A woman who sees all men as her children becomes a holy person. In the same way, a man must see all women as his mother, sister, or daughter. A religious teacher must see every woman as his mother. Motherhood is the highest position in the world. It teaches true unselfish love. Only the love of God is higher than a mother's love. A mother must think of her children first. If parents think only of themselves, children stop feeling close to them. The bond becomes like that of birds who forget their parents once grown. Blessed is the man who sees all women as mothers. Blessed is the woman who sees God in her husband. Blessed are the children who see their parents as living gods. The only way to rise is to do our own duty well. One day, a young monk was meditating in a forest. A crow and a crane fought above his head and dropped dry leaves on him. Angry, he looked at them and with his yogic power, he turned them to ashes. He felt proud of his power. Later, he went to beg food. A woman asked him to wait and he grew angry again. But she said, "This is not a crow or crane," and he was shocked. She explained she was nursing her sick husband and always did her duty. She had become wise through simple, faithful duty. She told him to go to a butcher in a town for more wisdom. The monk hesitated but went. He saw a fat butcher cutting meat and talking to customers. He thought, "How can I learn from this man?" But the butcher recognized him and asked him to wait. After finishing his work and caring for his parents, the butcher came and taught him about the soul and God. His teachings were deep and form part of the Mahabharata as the Veda Gita. The monk was amazed and asked how much wisdom came to someone in a lowly job. The butcher said, "No work is impure if it is done without selfishness." He had done his duty without selfishness and gained wisdom. He did not know yoga or live in the forest, but his faithful work brought him enlightenment. Do your work with full devotion as worship. This is how the woman and the butcher became illumined. When we work without attachment, even simple duties lead to higher truth. Those who crave results complain about their duties. The unattached worker sees all duties as tools for growth. Many people think too highly of themselves. They think they deserve better. But our duties often match what we truly deserve. Envy from competition kills kindness. The complainer finds every duty unpleasant and falls in life. But those who keep working faithfully, doing their duty with readiness, will surely find the light.